Okay, so I just opened up SolidWorks, and welcome to SolidWorks opened up for me. So I'm going to click on Learn and the blue tutorials in the center. And when it opens up, it still says SolidWorks 2018 on my screen, and there's no toolbars at the top or anything. So I'm going to continue with this 1 hour, my first part. I click on New, Part, OK, and then I've got this screen with some Property Manager on the left, some toolbars at the top, and at the bottom, you notice it says MMGS. That's the units I'm in. Sometimes some of you have switched the units and we couldn't figure it out. So if you look at the very bottom, it says IPS for inches, MMGS. That's what we want to be in right now. I'm going to click on Part. So I'm going to click on, well, I already clicked on Part. So Part, OK, and then I'm going to go to the next one, Sketch the Circle. So I'm going to sketch a new circle. First, click on Extruded Base, and I'm going to select the top plane. Some of you have lost the top plane, and if you click on this View Orientation, it shows you a cube. In the drop-down menu, you can pick, I want to be on the top plane, and it should be centered. If you zoom out, it kind of goes over to the side. If you zoom in, I'm using the rolly ball here on the mouse. I'm using the scrolling. So if I move this, the red orientation of the origin, where the X and the Y axis meet, moves. All right, so I'm going to create a circle, click the circle icon. I'm going to make sure it turns to an orange dot, drag it to a circle. It doesn't matter what size it is. And then I'm going to click on the green check mark to close my dialog box. And then I'm going to go to Next. Now I want to add a smart dimension. Smart dimensions, you can click the yellow to make it flash. Select the circle that you drew, not a new one. Select the circle you drew. It has to turn orange to know you're selecting it. You click, it turns blue, and then you can drag that out. When you click on the number, a little modify box comes up. I press 128. The units, I'm in millimeters. Green check mark. Yes, I'm done. Oh, shoot, I'm in the wrong units. I could go down here to MMGS, make sure that I'm in MMGS. That was one of the issues that you had. If the modify box didn't appear, what do? You click on what if it doesn't appear? Click on the gear at the top, the options. Go to general. Input dimension value is checked. Click OK. So that means when I click on this number, the box should appear, and it did. And I just press the escape key, which gets me out of there. Okay, so I'm going to click back up the top. Here we go. Extruding the base. I'm going to exit the sketch. That's this one here. That's what should appear on your screen when you click exit the sketch. I have the Boss Extrude open, and I have the Property Manager tab open. This is the Feature Manager design tree, then the Property Manager, then the Configuration Manager, then the Dim Expert Manager, then the Display Manager. So I've got the Property, which is the second one. Boss Extrude was already selected. I never closed out of that. So it says Direction 1, Blind, End Condition. I want my depth to be 7 millimeters. And then you can press the green check. And that's what you have. Now you want to save the part. It gives you some directions, but this is what I would like for you to do. Use the triangle at the top here, and File appears. Some of you already have File appeared. Then you do Save As. You're going to save it to your desktop. I'm going to scroll to the top, click Desktop. And whatever class you're in, so if you're in 1A, save it as 1A. This is first semester, so semester 1. I think I had it the other way. S1-1A dash your last name, so me, Layla, dash, and then today's date. So that would be 10/1/19. It's on the desktop. Save. Okay, next. I'm going to do sketching the boss in a new video. So let me go back, saving the part. What I'd like you to do is open up your Google Drive to save to your Google Drive. Now, if you save in your Google Drive, you don't have to be on the same desktop. You can move around desktops. It's just a couple steps. So if you go to your Google Drive here, I opened up Chrome. You can get there by clicking this guy if you wanted to, and click on Drive. You go to your classroom page. So there's a folder called Classroom. Google Classroom already created this for you. I'm going to double click in there. And I'm going to go to my class. So say I was in 1A. Then I'm going to do New, File Upload. I'm going to go to the desktop. I'm going to select the file I just saved. Press Open. Upload complete. It's already there. Now, if I wanted to open that up, I would have to right-click on it, download it. It'll save to the desktop. Or you can click Save to the desktop. And then when you go back in SolidWorks, you press File, Open, and then you'll go to the desktop. You'll click on the file and click Open, and then it'll appear on here. So let's say I started on this computer. I save the file to my Google Drive. The next day I come in, I go to another computer. I open up my Google Drive. I download the file. Then in SolidWorks, I open the file I had just downloaded, and that's where I left off.